were supposed to be cleaning city schools, but instead some custodians are accused of cleaning up, cashing in for work they never did. Good evening, everybody. I'm Derry Alexander.
I'm Ernie Anastas. The 6 custodians made more than $600,000, but they never showed up for work.
So how did it happen and how were they caught? Fox 5's Heather Brown live in the Fordham section of the Bronx with all the details. Good evening, Heather.
Good evening, Derry. Like you said, the investigators say 6 custodians scammed $600,000 out of the Department of Education over the past several years, and they did it in a variety of ways. The DOE says those custodians will be fired, but the Department of Investigations is now criticizing the DOE for poor oversight.
These apartments in the Floral Park neighborhood of Queens are kept up nicely. Investigators say the construction, painting, and maintenance work was done with DOE supplies by DOE employees who were getting paid to do it with DOE money. The Special Commissioner of Investigation says it was all organized by 75-year-old custodian Tryphon Radef. He owns this complex and 8 others. Brian Johnson is a new tenant here and finds the charges hard to believe.
He's always here, always taking out the trash, shoveling, he's a nice guy.
Investigators say Radef was pulling down $118,000 a year as a custodian at Truman and Roosevelt high schools. Problem was, though, they found he very rarely showed up for the night shift at Truman. Investigators followed Radef and used E-ZPass records to get their information.
When you start getting up over $500,000, that's a major fraud.
Investigators found Radef paid 4 other custodians with DOE money for working as what they call ghost employees at Roosevelt and Truman, too. Instead of showing up to the schools, investigators say these guys worked on Radef's properties. Another custodian who approved the fraudulent payroll is in trouble, too.
It was obviously not enough oversight of these people. The supervisors should have, at some point over several years, realized that these people were not showing up at the schools.
In a statement, the Department of Education said, "We are examining our legal options to try to recoup the money. We also will be reviewing our protocols for oversight of custodians." The DOE has 30 days to respond to the Department investigation. By then, the case will be in the hands of the U.S. Attorney's Office.
The Department of Investigation says it was tipped off by 2 of the custodians who were involved in this scam. We also went to the Radef home tonight, but the person who was there did not come to the door. We are live in the Bronx. Ernie and Derry, back to you.
Thank you, Heather, for that.